Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Zoe. I am an automation advisor. In this tutorial, I will demonstrate how to detect a file and automatically email it along with two related files. Our invoicing system creates 3 files for every invoice: a PDF document, a JPEG image, and an XML file. Please note that the file names are the same, only their extensions are different. Let's automate the process of monitoring a folder and sending these files via email. I will be using Automation Workshop for this task. Automation Workshop is a no-code app that allows you to automate various computer tasks on Windows, including sending automated emails. Let's start with the creation of an automated task. Workflows or tasks are created using the Task Creation Wizard, a tool that guides you through all the necessary steps. The whole process is quick and easy, and it doesn't require any programming knowledge. Automation Workshop can run a workflow automatically. Workflows that start automatically require a trigger. To monitor a local or shared folder for new files, we need to use the File and Folder Watcher trigger. Let's specify the folder we want to monitor. In my case, it is the My Files folder. Also, I need to provide one of the file extensions here. I am choosing the PDF extension, but it really doesn't matter which one you choose here, as you will see later. Our trigger is ready. It will launch our workflow as soon as a new file appears in the monitored location. Every workflow is made up of actions. These actions perform specific jobs such as printing, sending emails, and more. Automation Workshop features more than 100 actions that can be used to automate tasks on Windows. Before sending the files as attachments, we must make sure they are all available. We know the PDF file exists since it triggered our workflow. Let's now check for the other 2 files, and if they're missing, we'll wait for them. The Wait for File action does exactly that. It waits for files to be present. We need to specify a file name to wait for. However, since we can't predict which file will be placed in the monitored folder, let's use the variable wizard. We'll use the variables from the trigger we set up in the previous step. The trigger gives us a variable with the full path and file name. Right now, this points to the PDF file. However, we want to wait for the JPEG and XML files, so we need to make some adjustments. Adjustments enable you to modify a variable directly in its place. Importantly, these changes are local, meaning they don't alter the original variable or any other instances of that variable. To replace file extensions, I'm selecting the Replace Last option. This ensures it replaces only one instance of the specified text, starting from the rightmost occurrence in the given text. I want to replace PDF with JPEG. I'll also update the variable's display name to reflect the changes we've made. Changing the display name is purely optional. It doesn't influence the workflow's functionality, but helps make it clearer and easier to manage. Now we've confirmed the presence of the PDF and JPEG files. Let's also check for the XML file. I'll copy the action using the keyboard shortcut. We need to modify it for XML. Simply click on the variable to make changes. The current adjustments are displayed as a clickable link. Let me change JPEG to XML. Done. A quick side note before we proceed with adding the email action. If in your scenario, you're certain about the order of the files, for instance, if the JPEG and XML files always arrive first and the PDF is always last, then you can skip these waiting actions. To quickly find an action, just type a keyword related to it. The Send Email action allows you to send automated email messages regardless of complexity. I will quickly fill all the necessary fields. Now let's attach all 3 files to our email message. Remember, since we can't predict which file name will be added to the monitored folder, we should always use the variable wizard in these cases. I will take the PDF file from the trigger. Multiple files are separated with a vertical bar character. I will take the JPEG file from the Wait for File action. File actions consistently provide the file names they work with. Another separator, and the same steps for the XML file. Done. All 3 files are now attached. Please note that while some variables might look identical, you can hover over any of them to view more details. If necessary, you can also use the Adjust feature to customize them, but this step is optional. Now let's move our files to the Archive folder. The Move File action allows you to move one or multiple files to a different location on your disk or local network. For the source, I'd like to specify a list of the 3 files we just sent via email. Let's locate our Send Email action. and I will use the attachments variable. This variable contains all file names that were attached to the email message. For the destination, I am typing in the path to my archive. Adjust additional task settings as necessary. And as the last step, give this task a recognizable name. I will name it Email Invoice Files. We've gone through all the wizard steps and can finish the creation of our task. Your task is now active and monitoring the specified folder for new files. I can exit Automation Workshop since it operates in the background. All of your automated workflows will continuously run in unattended mode, regardless of whether someone is at your workstation or server. Now, when a new invoice is detected and processed, this is exactly how it's going to appear in an email client. You can further enhance your workflow by adding more steps. Beyond just moving the files to the local archive folder, you can also set it up to upload them to the Amazon S3 Cloud, an FTP server, or any other remote server. Escape manual limits. Dive into automation for better computer efficiency. If you have not yet downloaded Automation Workshop, please do so via one of the links below in the description. No registration is required, and it takes only a minute to try Automation Workshop. The time-saving effect is invaluable. I hope you find this useful, and thanks for watching. Till the next time.